What's going on, everyone? TECHMEOUT here, and in this video we are going to be revisiting the Nokia Steel HR. So over the past couple of months, I've been doing a little bit of coverage of the Nokia Steel HR and kind of highlighting a few things that I like about it, as well as focusing on certain features of it that I found very unique in terms of what it offers. But this go round, I kind of want to summarize how it has been when working out with it. So I've been trying to get back into the swing of things of working out. At one point, I was a little bit, more on top of that. I fell off, started eating poorly, and yeah, I've just been trying to get back onto the good foot since then. And I've had my ups and downs with it, but this watch right here has helped me kind of stay accountable. So the first thing I'm greeted with in here, though, before getting to where I need to be, is my daily steps and how far I am in reaching my goal. And I can also see how far I am in reaching my goal actually from the watch display, which is really nice because it helps you kind of monitor things without per se having to go to the app. I also have some information in regards to how I did yesterday in reference to my BPM, my daily steps. All right, so with the Steel HR, I really wanted to see how many calories I could burn in a single day. And there were 2 days in particular this month that I think I did okay. One day in particular was the 11th, which is the day that I think I walked the longest. I had 11,000 steps on that day, 79 minutes of walking. Out here with my Nokia Health HR watch, trying to get this fitness in. We'll see how many calories I can burn in a day with just different workouts. So right now I'm walking. I'll let you know a little bit later how far I walked and everything. Let me center this camera. I know y'all like, what is she doing? But anyway, so far I have walked 1.49 miles based upon the watch, and I also checked that against another fitness tracker. They both seem to be in sync. The accuracy on how far I walk seems to be good, so good to go there. Definitely want to make sure we got an accurate count so I can celebrate something later. All right, this is a check-in. Just want to let y'all know, so far 2.6 miles down. I'll probably go on the app after this and let you know how my heart rate has been as I was walking, because while I'm walking, I do occasionally stop and do a little bit of exercise along the way. So yeah, we should see some peaks in the heart rate when I review the app to see how well I've done today. So we'll check in a minute. My BPM was 108, and if I wanted to come in here and actually take a closer look at any of these things, I can just tap on it and it will give me more of a detailed breakdown of each, zone in which I'm looking at. Although I walked that much, I actually burned the most calories on another day this month, and let me get to that. So on the 25th, I actually burned the most calories, and I was able to log that I worked out that day, as it didn't automatically detect that I worked out, but I was able to manually input it in here. And when you input what type of activity you're doing, you can actually put in other information as well, such as the duration in which you were doing it. But on that particular day, that's how many calories I burned working out, 455. And this was the intensity of my workout here. So at these peak hours, I was basically jump roping, pretty much cardio. I didn't take as many steps on that day, and I only reached 37% of my daily step goal, but fitness-wise, I did okay. And then I can also get an in-depth look at my BPM on that day as well to see what peak zones and also where I fell in terms of my heart rate zones. So out of this entire month, this was the best that I did. It was a really good workout, but I will be working out more, especially now that I have spoken this into the air and shared it with all of you, so hold me accountable. But it's been a journey. I've been rocking this Nokia Steel HR along the way throughout it, and there's still a ways to go, but there are features on it that I mentioned that I liked before, I still am enjoying. I love the discreet nature of this. It really doesn't look like a smartwatch, and that always gets me when I look at it. And the battery life is incredibly long. Like, I can do all of these workouts in which you see and not have to charge my watch every night. Whereas with my other smartwatches, I definitely have to charge them the same way that I charge my phone. I've also noticed that I've been able to stay a little bit more focused during workouts, because when notifications come in up here, it's just like a little icon and then the person's name if it's a message, or basically all you're going to really get is a title for the notification. But you can't see what the message content is. You can't answer phone calls up here. It's just more so trying to give you the basic notifications that are going on your phone. So you're not going to get like social media notifications or anything like that. Just really like calls, text,
calendar events, things of that nature. The one thing I'll say though that I didn't care too much about the watch is the visibility of the little like notification panel when you're out in direct sunlight. A big thank you to Nokia for sponsoring this video and helping me reach my fitness goals a little bit more each day by giving me a way to track it. But yeah, I know I have received a couple of questions from some of you down in the comment section regarding my thoughts of the watch and if I'm still using it and if I still like it. So hopefully that kind of gives you a little bit more insight in addition to the other videos that I've done on it. So if you still have a few questions though, you can always drop them down below. And if you enjoyed this video, it'd be awesome if you could hit that like button as well as the subscribe button so you can stay updated. And as always, thanks for taking the time out to let me tech you out.